Hello friends, Assalamu alaikum to all of you. This is Sajjad Sarnajo, and today I am going to teach you the subject, and it's different 8 kinds. So first of all, we should know about the subject, why we use the subject, what is the importance of the subject, and where we need to use the subject. Suppose if I don't have the marker, is it possible to write? How can I write without a marker? So that's the same here. If we do not have the subject in the sentence, that's why how can we form the sentence? It means without subject, the formation of sentence is not possible. It is not possible to form the sentence without the subject. So subject plays the main role in the sentence. You might have learned that subject sentence consists of the three parts: subject, verb, and the object. So let's learn about the kinds of the subject. First is introductory, after that general subject, participle subject, infinitive subject, adjective subject, quotative subject, direct subject, and indirect subject. First of all, we should know about this subject. Mostly, whenever you are asked and whenever the most students are asked what is the subject, how can we define it, they say doer of an action. What? Doer of an action. When we consider this definition of the subject, if I write two examples in front of you, first is Ali writes a letter, and second, Ali is a teacher. When you will consider these two sentences, you will see that these two sentences are formed differently. In the first sentence, I have written Ali writes a letter. It means here Ali is doing the action of the writing. It means here Ali is the doer of an action. But when we consider the second sentence, Ali is a teacher. It means here Ali is not doing any type of the action. So how can we say that the subject is always doer of an action? So in this concept of the view, subject is not always doer of an action. So we cannot say that subject is doer of the action. There are some situations in which the subject does some action, and there are the situations in which subject does not do any type of the action. So we can actually form the definition of the subject. That will be far home we talk about. It means it doesn't matter either the subject is doing some action or either the subject does some action or not. Just we talk about it. Suppose if I say Ali writes a letter, it means Ali is doing the action and I am just talking about it. Ali is a teacher, it means Ali is not doing any type of the action and I am just talking about it. So whenever we just talk about something, that's known as the subject. Far home we are talking about, that is known as the subject. That is the actual and the correct definition of the subject, and it can never be the wrong. And whenever we come to the kinds of the subject, how the subject is divided, what are the kinds of the subject, in which shapes and in which shapes the subject can come, and how many shapes the subject can form. First of all, we should know about the introductory subject. What is the introductory subject? You will know that it is clear from the word introductory. It means we show the introduction. Introductory has been taken from the word introduction. It means introductory subjects are those subjects whenever we have not been given any specific type of the subject in the sentence. Suppose if I say they write a letter, it means here they is a specific type of the subject. So there are situations in which we have not been given any type of the subject. We use our own subjects, just like if late in a year, they are known as the introductory subjects. Suppose I give an example. You say there are 12 months in a year. It is raining or etc. You can use these subjects. Let it go, let it happen. These are the introductory subjects. And there is another name of the introductory subject, that is participatory subject. Participatory subject. That is also known as the name. And I told you an example that we say it is raining. Just for the introductions. Sometimes you will have listened that, you might have listened that students say it rains. So when we consider these two sentences, it is raining and it rains. What is the difference between them? The second one is present simple and the first one is in present continuous tense. So we cannot say it rains because whenever it rains in the continuous action. We do not have any predication about Almighty Allah that when we will end it up. So we cannot use these type of the actions in the present tense. Just these actions are used in the continuous form, just like it is snowing, it is raining, you can use it. So we can never say it rains. These are the situations in which we can use it rains. Suppose I can give an example. It rains almost in summer season. It rains everywhere. These are the different situations than this sentence. And after that, we will consider the other kinds of the subject. General subject, verb plus ing form. You might have learned that whenever we have been given the verb plus ing form, we can say that's a gerund. Suppose I can is swimming is good habit, learning is good habit. It means here I give an example. Learning. Learn is a verb and I use it in learning is good habit. Here I use here learn plus ing form just as the gerund. And there are the many positions of the gerund, in which the gerund can come just like it can come in the middle sentence, in the middle of the sentence, just like I saw him walking, I saw the sun rising. These are all kinds of the gerunds. And whenever the gerund especially comes in the starting of the sentence, it will say that it is a gerund subject. It means it is coming in the place of the subject, so we call it is a gerund subject. And after that, when you come to the participle subject, there is a slight difference and a little bit difference between these two kinds of the subjects. Participle subject is formed like the general subject, verb plus ing form, but there is a little difference in that here verb plus ing form, same situation is given, but after verb plus ing form we have to use the noun. That what is good habit? Suppose if I can give you an example, learning English is good habit. That's why you will see that here I have used learning, after that I have used here noun English. So it is called participle subject, and there are the many positions of the participle subject. It can come in the ending of the sentence or middle of the sentence. Whenever it comes in the starting of the sentence, you will say that it is the participle subject. And after that, infinitive subject. Infinitive is mostly whenever you have been 2 plus 1 first form of the verb, you can say that the infinitive. And also there are the many positions of the infinitive, just like it can come in the middle of the sentence. I have to write a letter. It means here to write is an infinitive. But whenever 2 plus first form of verbs comes in the starting of the sentence, just like learning, it means I say infinitive, to learn English is good habit. It is here I have used here 2 plus first comma verb in the starting of the sentence, so that can be the infinitive subject. And after that, adjectival subject, it is clear from the meaning that adjectival subject which is formed from the adjective. So whenever the adjective comes in the starting of the sentence, you will say that the adjectival subject. How can an adjective come in the starting of the sentence? So if I say the poor are the needy person, the poor are needy person, the poor are needy persons. So I have used here the poor are needy persons. Here poor is an adjective, and I have used here the before it. So whenever we want to form the plural of the adjective, we just add the before it, just like rich, the rich, wealthy, the wealthy, honest, the honest, or etc. you can say. But we can form the plural of the adjective by just using the poor are needy persons. It means here I am talking about the poor persons. It is the plural here. So I have used here the plus में, the poor plus में plural verb because of the and the adjective. The poor are needy person. So here the poor is an adjective and it is coming in the starting of sentence. So we are saying that it is an adjectival subject. And after that, quotative subject. What do we mean by the quotative subject? Whenever we have been given the quotation in the starting of the sentence, there are some quotations just like you will learn time and tide wait for none, slow and steady waste the rest. If I say time and type wait for none. Here you will see the time and type. Here this is the whole quoted subject and its whole quotation and it's coming in the starting of the sentence. So we can say that the quoted subject and there are many other quotations can be subject would come in the starting of the sentence. The facts are studied in the time and time wait for none vacancy. You can use it. But remember that whenever the quotations comes in the starting of the sentence, you will say that the quoted subject. And after that, what is direct subject and indirect subject? You might have learned about the indirect object, direct object, but here we are using the direct subject and the indirect subject. What is direct subject? It's clear that if the subject does something directly, it's a direct subject. Suppose I can say Ali eats meat. Here Ali is the direct subject because it is doing some action directly. So whenever we come to the indirect subject, it means whenever the subject gets some action done by another subject. Two subjects are involved. Here you will see that here he threatened me by a gangster or Muslim. Here me is not the indirect subject, but me is the indirect object. And what is the indirect subject here? Gangster or Islam. It means here gangster and Islams are the indirect subject by whom the action is done. They can say I got this letter written by Ali or Islam. So whenever these type of the subjects come in the last of the sentence, they can be called the indirect subjects. So I have got this lesson for you, and these were the kinds of the subject and 8 different kind of subject, and inshallah I will bring the different kind of the object and how can we use the object, what are the position of the object, what are the kinds of the object, and what are the need of using the objects, where can we use the object, what are the necessity of using the objects, and inshallah I will form another video. If you have any question or doubt related to this my lecture, you can ask me in the comments below, and don't forget to give your precious reviews in the comments below. And thanks for watching this video. Allah Hafiz.